So I'm going to talk about our first 2 days, even though now we're like in the second week or almost there. The first day, the first thing that broke was the, what do you call those things? The cap on my truck. The lock broke. I mean, it was so cold, but everything else was working great in the driveway. So the jack was working, we tested that, everything was working, but I didn't connect the 7-pin. I didn't use the extension, and it was too short, and I guess when I turned, it fell off. And I noticed when we were about 30 minutes from the site we were going to, the driving went great, so everything was fine, but right before I got to the site, I could see the error code, and then I knew when the error code is on, usually that means that the connector isn't connected, and when I went back, I saw that it was completely destroyed. So we get to the site, and while everything worked at home, the jack now did not work. That's Phineas. He's a little unhappy in the back there. So the jack didn't work. Then, during the middle of the night, the heat, which is the thing that I loved in this, it gets really hot with the propane heater, and it completely shut off and wouldn't go. Everything was frozen. And let's see, was there anything else that broke? I think that was it. So now I have no taillights, no brake controller, and I've got a heater that's not working, and it's 14 degrees outside. So my nephew had given us a small buddy heater, thank God, because that is what I used until I went to the AutoZone. And after the AutoZone, I ended up, the AutoZone guy sent me to a mechanic, but he, to connect the wires properly, because after I connected the wires at AutoZone, it still didn't work. And there was a purple wire left and a red wire left, and I put them together. Otherwise, I matched the colors, but nothing, it just didn't work. So then I go to the guy who's the mechanic, and the guy says, it's too cold outside. He doesn't want to work on it. And he sends me down the road. He says, oh, just a mile down the road or so, there's a trailer guy, but you better hurry up because it's getting late. Oh, and it took me 2 hours to get out of the AutoZone parking lot because I was afraid to back up. I did successfully do a K-turn, though, in the trailer. So I'm driving down the road to find the trailer guys that the auto mechanic sent me to. He's like, oh, you know, just a little bit down the road. And it's getting almost dark, and I was like, gosh, I have no idea where these people are. You know, I looked really carefully, so, you know, I'm not sure where they are. So I saw a Walmart. I know that I can stay in the Walmart. I also know that they have those little tanks of propane, which is what I need for that little buddy heater. And so I went in, I got the buddy heater, and that's what we used for the night. Now, a storm was coming in, so of course we're in the Walmart and it's snowing now, and I don't know what to do about the pin. What I was gonna do was walk to the AutoZone again, but there was a Verizon guy in the parking lot, and I knocked on the truck door and I was like, hey, do you have these things that I might need? And he was like, no, but he drove to the AutoZone. But then the AutoZone guy told him that I had what I needed, and I was like, yeah, but it's not working. So that Verizon guy called the Verizon mechanic, and the Verizon mechanic actually came out, connected everything really well, but when he turned, like when my left blinker went on, nothing happened. When the right blinker went on, everything flashed, and then, but the brakes and the brake controller were working. So I considered that to be like, okay, well, we can move on. But then the guy said to me, well, there is a trailer place just 2 doors down. And so I ended up going there, and we were really lucky because I got there like 11. It's snowing like mad, and the trailer guy comes out and he fixes the connector. And now I know that you can test, like you put 2 wires together, and then you can look at what's done, and then you can see which wire goes with which wire. But I didn't know that. Anyway, so he connects it, and we lucked out because they shut down, like while we were there. They got a call and were told to close down. And even though it was not the greatest day to be driving, I decided to go to the next place because we had just spent like a third of everything we had on trying to fix the 7-pin and the connector. So we moved on to Delaware. That's our day 1 and day 2. Everything broken or frozen. So this is what happens when you don't know what you're doing. Now I have to repair a 7-pin connector. Have I ever done that before? No, but I did see it done. So here we go. The repair. Say a prayer for us. So not only did I destroy the top of it, but I destroyed it right to the middle. So there's my wire cutter. Oh, that worked. It's like destroyed. I made it easy on myself and purchased this thing. It's alright, Bella. Bella can hear my voice. Alright, Bella. Hush. kink in our day. We'll lay plans of mice and men aft gang and Glee. My other thing is going to be backing out of here. Tool. I just got it at AutoZone. my battery will